Hello, today we're going to talk about a molly or a wall anchor. It depends on where you're from. This is what they're going to look like. This one here is a 1/8 inch wall anchor, and they say it'll hold about 25 pounds of hanging wall pressure. Why you use a wall anchor or a molly is if you cannot hit a stud, if you cannot hit something solid behind the sheetrock, this goes into the sheetrock. You drill a hole, and your sheetrock sits here, and then you screw the screw in here, and this mushrooms back. It pulls back, if you will, and it pulls back tight, and then you have the screw that's left out. Now I have one that's done, and that's what it's going to look like when it's done. I drilled a hole, just a simple hole, like this. Popped your hole in there, like that. Sometimes you're going to have to use a hammer, but you just take your molly and pop it in. Give it a little pop. Good to go. Take your screwdriver and make it so it's fairly tight. What that's doing right now is it's pushing up against the back side of the sheetrock. Okay, forgive the drawing, but this is the dolly right here. You got your screw. This is going to represent the sheetrock, no stud. Okay, so what you do is you take your screwdriver and start screwing this in. When you start to screw this in, what happens is this starts to pull in. Okay, so it starts to pull in. Here's your screw going into the head of it, if you will, and just pulls it, sucks it up against the wall. Finished product. Sucks it up against the wall. Then you can back the screw out, hang a picture, gun rack, whatever you would have to. Not that we'd have a gun rack, of course, because you know the government doesn't like that. But pretty much simple. Forgive the simple drawing, but you can see inside there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the screw in there, and it just sucks it up to the back side of the sheetrock. Front side, back side. Simple program. About 48 cents. All right, it's starting to tighten up just a tish. And there it is. Now, you back it off. Because remember, the screw is what's going to make it so that you can hold it. If you wanted to just hang like a pitcher or something heavy, you just back it off a little bit and make it so your pitcher goes on there. But that's not the case here. So let's just back this out. All right. There it is. That's what your screw is going to look like. Pretty simple. Then, bought a magazine rack. Used, of course. And you just go ahead and slide it in. Didn't hit a stud, of course. That's what a molly is for. I've heard some people call them wall anchors, like I mentioned before. Two little wood dolls. Each one of those is supposed to hold roughly 20 pounds apiece. Give it a little tap. We're good to go. All right. It is solid. I mean, you could almost use that for a to get up on. I wouldn't recommend it, but the dolls or a wall anchor are a good way to go. Only one thing left to do. Got your legends, Guns, Western Horseman magazine, American Frontiersman, I mean, that's a must. Wild West magazine, True West magazine, totally different. And your fur and game. I'll put that one up front there. Come to think of it, there is one more thing left to do. But for that, I might need a little privacy. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments below, that'd be great.